Hi, I have found that there's not a lot of information out there regarding stereotactic breast biopsy, so I thought I would just document my day-to-day for you guys and kind of explain the process a little bit, because I know when I had my first one, I couldn't find anything, and I thought, well, maybe I'll just make one to help somebody someday who's going through the same thing. So a stereotactic breast biopsy is where they go in and they put you in a mammogram machine. It's a mammogram guided procedure. So they go in and they're taking out some tissue to biopsy. I had one done a few years ago and it came out benign. And I have a feeling this one will too, but the procedure itself gave me a lot of anxiety. So going into this round two, I kind of understand the process. And I know that that initial injection of lidocaine can be uncomfortable. So today I prepared and I got a prescription from my doctor for EMLA cream, EMLA, EMLA cream. It's lidocaine and prilocaine cream, and it numbs your skin. And it helps, like when you're getting an IV put in, for example, you can have EMLA cream put on and it will numb your skin to where you cannot feel that injection going in at all. It's really a miracle drug. And I used it for all of my babies when I was going in to deliver, so that I didn't have to feel that IV going into my skin. So I got that, and I got some anxiety medicine. So that's something else you can ask your doctor for in advance so that you don't have your anxiety just driving you crazy. So anyway, that's what I've got for you for now. I will report back. I can't obviously do any video during the procedure, but I will report back a little bit later and explain a little bit more of the process as the day goes by. So hopefully someday, somewhere, some woman will watch this and pull some information out of it that, maybe they didn't know ahead of time. So I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so I have the lidocaine and prilocaine cream applied. It's about an hour before my procedure right now. I have this applied, and then I took some saran wrap and covered it and then put my bra on. So that way it's just kind of doesn't just dry out on my skin. You want it to absorb into the tissue. So that's step one. And in a little bit, I will take my anxiety medicine. Okay, here we go. I took my anxiety pill and still feeling a little jittery. It hasn't taken full effect yet, but I did take it, and I am gowned up and ready to go back. My lidocaine cream definitely worked. It is like my breast is so numb, thankfully for that. So I'm about to go in and get the procedure done, and I will try to get a little video of the machine before I go in, or before they start the procedure, and hopefully I can show you guys that. We'll see. Okay guys, I got through that. And I just wrote down some notes this afternoon as I was driving back home that I knew I would want to cover when I was talking to you about the actual process. So number one, I got to say, when they came out and got me, the first thing I noticed was they are immensely kind and very, very patient. And this was my particular clinic, right? I can't speak for anywhere else, but mine was fine. My clinic, these ladies came out, they got me, they were very engaging, they talk to you, they find out what you're interested in, because they want to be able to talk to you through your process to help keep you calm. So they got to know me a little bit before the actual procedure. And then, and I was able to tell them I sell press-on nails. So that was kind of fun, because they noticed these and they were very distracting to them. And so they kept asking about them. So we actually talked a lot about press-on nails through my process. But okay, a couple things. Number one, the EMLA cream absolutely worked. Worth getting, 100%. My whole breast was completely numb. And when I rinsed that off and I got out there to have the procedure done, when the doctor came in and injected the lidocaine into my breast, I did not feel it. I did not know he had a needle in me at all. So that was a plus. That took that anxiety off the table. Number two, the anxiety medicine that I took that anxiety off the table. So I'm going to say, for those two things, you have to advocate for yourself. That way you go in knowing you have the tools to keep you calm, keep it as pain-free as possible, and you'll be so much more comfortable. So get the EMLA cream, get your anxiety med. She prescribed me one tablet of an anxiety medication, and I did great. Overall, the procedure lasted about 4 or 5 minutes total, something like that. And then they had to do a low pressure mammogram at the end to make sure that the marker where they took tissue out, they put a little marker in there so that they can note, okay, we've taken tissue out of this area before and it was benign or whatever. And so they know that they've worked on that area. It's teeny tiny little, about the size of like a little water ant, they said. So, and it's in there. I have one on my left side as well. So anyway, but they did talk to me through the whole thing and they were very good. The nurse held my hand and was very calming and I just appreciated her so much. So it was a great, this was a great experience. It really was. I didn't feel like I was going to pass out like I did the last time because I went in prepared. I advocated for myself with my doctor and I went in prepared with the tools I needed to get through this test and not feel like I was, you know, having some kind of like panic attack through the whole thing. Like the PTSD from my first one was really setting in strong and I was really scared. So I'm really thankful that this time was a different experience. Do I want to go through it again necessarily? No, but now I know what I need to have as resources to get through the process of the stereotactic breast biopsy with my mental state stable. So I hope this helps somebody. I'm going to show next, in the next slide of videos, I'm going to kind of walk through slowly what they did as I show you this video. And I might do some freeze frames. I'm not sure yet. I've got to create that part, but I hope it's helpful to you. So I would love some feedback on this after I get this posted. Send me some feedback. Let me know your thoughts. I just know that I couldn't find very many resources out there to help me understand what to expect with a stereotactic breast biopsy. So I'm here for you. Comment and reply and let me know if you have any other questions as we go, you know, even in 5 years from now if someone watches this. But I just hope it's of help to somebody. And yeah, and I will put the names of the medications in the caption of the YouTube video so that you have it. And I hope it helps you. So next up though is a look at the room. Stay tuned. So as you can see here, this is the room that they took me in, and it's a very, very upright chair, but they had a blanket there to put over my lap. And then they scooted me really, really close to this machine and pressed my breast down underneath that plate right there. So they pressed me in and get the plate that has an opening in it because that's where the needle's going to go. And they pressed my breast down into there and the needle comes down from this little part right here. I'll circle it. The needle comes down into your breast from this part. And then they insert the needle into your breast and exhume some tissue. And but before they do that, they did insert lidocaine into my breast to make sure it's good and numb. I did not feel that injection because I had the EMLA cream. My breast was completely numb. I did feel a little bit of pinching as they were pulling the tissue out, but overall, this experience was way better than my first one. And it went really quickly, and I'm thankful for a good team who talked me through every step of the way. And so this machine can look a little daunting, but overall, it was a great process. All right, so there you have it. If you have any questions for me about your stereotactic mammogram-guided breast biopsy, drop me some comments of this video. I am happy to respond to you and walk you through everything. Again, I could not find anything like this when I was searching for how does this thing work? What am I going to expect? What, you know, someone out there can help me calm my nerves or give me tools that I need. Well, hopefully this video provides that for you. So thank you for joining me and trusting me. And again, I'm happy to help you. So drop some comments below and let's get you through this too without anxiety and minimal pain. Happy to help you.